How much money do you make on average per modelling job? I might get in trouble for saying this, but I make about 20. Ladies and gentlemen, if you clicked on this video, you're probably looking for me to answer a few of your questions. So I put out a poll on Instagram asking you guys to ask me some questions about like modelling, about myself. But I got like tons and tons and tons of questions. So we're gonna go through them today, and I'm gonna answer your questions. So we're starting off strong. If a big photographer wants to shoot you full frontal, where do you do it? So I assume in this situation, full frontal means like stark bollock naked. No. I don't even know why I'm deliberating it. I would not do it. Imagine that. Like my picture would just be out on the internet forever. Me and my little 1-inch one. How does modelling affect you mentally? Mentally, it's challenging. It's something you have to like adapt to and learn. As you get further into your modelling career, it becomes way easier. I do have low weeks where I'm like, I look in the mirror and I think, oh, you're ugly. What? Like, how are you a model? What's wrong with you? But then I do have some weeks where I'm like, whoo, you are fit. How did your skin go from 0 to hero? Well, if you currently look at my skin, it's like it's like a 58% right now because I have a few marks. But I get this thing called an algae peel. So it's like a chemical peel. It brings out everything that's like under the surface, so like all the spots and all that stuff and like the marks. And it makes some marks darker because it's replenishing your skin. I don't know the science behind it. What has the modelling industry taught you about yourself? Do you know what? It's taught me that I'm stronger than I think, and also anything is achievable. I know once I put my mind to something, I will achieve it, even if it takes me a year, 2 years, 3 years. It's taught me I'm hard, not down there. I'm hard in terms of like mental strength. I can bounce back from rejection. Advice you'll give your younger self and older self. To my younger self, I would say, don't worry and do what you love. Because I genuinely love making videos online. Like if you dig back long enough, there's a YouTube channel of when I was like 9 years old.
Hi guys, this is my first sort of vlog here, and I'm just going to let you know what I do on my channel. It's going to be Minecraft, GTA, any games you want me to play, and I hope you all have a good time. I hope you, If you're watching me, I hope you have a good time on my channel. Bye, thanks.
Oh no. And you can see some of the old videos I used to make. And now finally I have the platform to do it. I'm finally chasing my dreams. So to my younger self, do what you love and stick at it. And then to my older self, that's tough. Wow, you got me deep in life. To my older self, I would say, don't stress. Everything always works out. Best advice to look your best without surgeries, fillers, stuff like that. I'd say have a clean diet, have a good skincare routine, drink water, exercise. They're the main 4 pillars of looking good, because also they make you feel good. And if you feel good, you look good. Worst thing about modelling. I genuinely say the worst thing about modelling is the rejection and the uncertainty and the instability and not having money and not getting paid. Jesus Christ, modelling is shit. How long do you see yourself in the industry? If I'm being honest, I can see myself doing modelling for like 7 or 8 years. But actually in the fashion industry, I think I'll always be in it. Now that I'm a fashion content creator, I'm kind of in it. And I can't leave. I'm a prisoner. Since you started modelling, have you encountered any injuries that could cause harm to your career? No. Is it okay to have a mother agency that is not in your own country? The answer to that is yes. I know people that have mother agents in like Amsterdam and Germany. Where your mother agency is based, I don't think it matters too much. I think if you're based in Europe, get a mother agency that's based in Europe because you're still on the same time zone. You're signed to an agency, 2 months go by without getting booked. What would you do? It depends how long you've been with the agency, how long you've been a model for. I'm not going to lie to you, I would probably leave. That's bad advice to give. No, I don't think you should leave, but you should kind of like talk to your agency and be like, guys, what the hell is going on? Obviously in a more polite way than that. But you should probably ask them like, have I been optioned for anything? What can I expect to come up? Do I need new pictures? Do I need new digitals? What do I need to do? Do I need to change my hair? And if they say no, then you know it's kind of their fault. How did you become a model and do you have any tips? So I don't want to go into this question fully, but basically I became a model by getting scouted, not getting into the agency, and then applying to a different agency and being accepted. I'm going to make a story time one day and talk to you guys about how I actually got into modeling and like what the steps I took were. What's the best way to get slim face for modeling? Work out a lot, drink or eat a lot of potassium. Not too much because you'll just like die, but increase your potassium intake, decrease your sodium intake, but not by loads, and drink a lot of water. Oh, there's a few. Are you gay? You straight? Are you gay? Oh, I didn't want to come out yet. No, I'm joking. I like women. I'm straight. I've had 2 previous girlfriends. Get a lot of me, guys. Like, I get girls. Don't really, it's kind of sad. How long have you been modelling now? So I've been modelling for about 1 year and 4 months. I'm kind of in a crisis at the moment because it's not going how I want it to go. And I feel like my growth as a model is stunted, and there's a lot of things I need to weigh up in my head. Agency recommendations or Instagram tips for new aspiring models. Any agency on models.com is legit. I can't guarantee there'll be a good agency for you and get you a lot of work, because again, it depends on person to person. But every agency on there is not just there to take your money. Also remember, your Instagram is your second portfolio. Casting directors are on Instagram. I had a big casting director follow me the other day and then unfollow me. I was kind of sad. I might have cried because she only casts for like Louis Vuitton and stuff. It's a lot of bloody questions there. Which do you attribute which do you attribute your physique to? Running, gym workouts, or your diet? Mainly running and diet, because I don't work out in the gym that much because I don't want to get too big. Because I may or may not have Hercules syndrome, where I just put on like 50,000 pounds of muscle every single bicep curl. What was the hardest rejection in your modeling career and how did you overcome it? Do you know what? I think my hardest rejection in modeling has been before I was a model. That may sound stupid, hear me out. When I got scouted by that agency and then I went there, they didn't want to sign me. And that kind of knocked me back a little bit. And I just didn't apply for any agencies or anything for like a year straight. How did I get over it? I don't know, I just took some time out and just reflected on things. I didn't really pay much attention to it because it didn't matter at that point. I wasn't trying to be a model. Pineapple on pizza. Salad in a pasty?
Okay, let me
You filthy pervert. I would do pineapple on pizza, by the way. And if you say no pineapple on pizza, you're lying, because as a child, everyone ate pineapple on pizza. How to prepare for a casting, because I have one in a week. Have a good clean eating day the day before. Drink some water. Exercise the morning of the casting because it makes your face look more. And also keep yourself busy. Being in the right mental headspace is super important when you go into a casting. Like, they can tell when you're nervous. Are you single? Unfortunately, I am. So any ladies out there, just hit me up. I'll put my number on screen. I'm not going to put my number on screen. What made you want to start modeling? Do you regret some choices? I'll be honest, I wanted to start modeling because I thought get rich quick. How wrong I was. Do I regret getting into modeling? No. Also, modeling enables me to do social media, and that's my one dream, my one goal ever in life, is to be a YouTuber. Are you African? Well, I'm quarter Nigerian. So I'm Nigerian, Nivisian, and English. My name, Amechi Madu, is Nigerian. Did you like my accent as well? It's not offensive or racist because I'm Nigerian, so shut up. How old am I? I'm 20. Dream brand to model for? Prada. If I don't model for Prada one day in my life, or Louis Vuitton, but Prada and Louis Vuitton, those two are the main ones. If I don't model for them in my life is not worth living. Okay, I'm being a bit extreme. But obviously Gucci, if you're watching this, I'll model for you as well, of course, if I have to. Is commercial print better than Runway? It pays more, yeah. It depends what you're trying to get out of modeling. If you want the experiences and the pay, go for Runway. If you just want to do commercial and just get money, just go for commercial. Are you constantly in a calorie deficit to maintain abs and facial hollowness? No. Some days I eat like an absolute monster. I think overall I'm probably maintaining, because some days I also don't eat. Like, I have a problem with eating at the moment. It's quite bad. But I'll speak about it openly. I have like this thing of I'm just going to get fat if I eat too much. And it's not great to have, and I know. And I don't encourage anyone to don't follow my footsteps with that. But even if I eat like a slice of cake, I'll think, oh my God, that's gone straight to my cheeks. Oh, I look puffy. But it's not true. And I know it's not true. It's just how my brain works. And it's social media nowadays. Like, it's just how it's programmed you to be. It's just like TikTok and all that looks maxing bollocks and all that. It's so stupid. What exactly is a mother agency? So a mother agency is basically like your main agency. It's like your manager who manages everything about your modelling career. How tall are you? I'm 6 foot and 2 inches. The 2 inches part is huge. How did you develop your confidence and personal vibe? I don't care what people think about me. Obviously, I want them to think good things, but if I'm doing social media and I genuinely believe I'll become a big star, why should I care what other people think? I'm working towards my dream and that's all that matters. Makes me happy. If you want to be a male model, does your height really matter? Yes and no. There's different types of modeling, like there's runway modeling, commercial modeling. To do runway, your height matters a lot. You need to be like 6 foot, 6'1". I say that, I have a friend who's 5'11" and he does runway modeling. But it depends on your face, depends on your proportions, like how long your arms and torso are compared to your legs, all that stuff. But then commercial modeling, it's a lot easier to be like 5'9", 5'10", even 5'8" sometimes. Did you get rejected by a lot of agencies? I'm actually going to put on screen now like my spreadsheet of agencies, and there must have been about 40 agencies on there. All the agencies on models.com in London were on there, and I applied to about half of them, so I probably got rejected by like 20, 30 agencies before I found one. What keeps you going? Coffee. No, coffee helps so much, but also I have this drive in me where I'm like, I need to succeed. I don't care what anyone says, I'm going to succeed. Be it in modeling, be it in social media, whatever. I'm going for it. Also, I like to think I can achieve anything as long as I genuinely work at it. Like, I honestly believe anyone in the world can achieve anything as long as they work hard enough at it. Each video you post, each photo shoot you do, you're one step closer to doing that campaign for Prada or Burberry, or you're one step closer to hitting 100k followers on YouTube. One of those things. Followers on YouTube, subscribers. What percentage are you in your modelling career right now, considering your goals and achievements so far? Genuinely, I'm like 5% in my modelling career. Like, I've not made a big Runway debut yet. I've not got a campaign. I've not really worked with that many big brands I'd want to work with. I want to get signed in London. I'm not signed in London yet. I want to get signed in New York. I want to do runways in New York. I want to do runways in Paris. I'll be on billboards. There's so much I want to achieve, and it's kind of overwhelming at times, but a step at a time, baby steps. Do you pay for all your traveling expenses during Fashion Week, or your agency do? Your agency advance stuff. So you're going to owe them the money eventually, but if you want them to pay for your travel, they can pay for your travel. But obviously you'll owe them it at a later date, so it may get taken out of jobs you do or whatnot. Which model made you want to be a model? Okay, if I'm being honest, the first person who shed light on the modeling industry for me was Callum Harper. In terms of like, I didn't know what it was like to be a model. And then when I was seeing him go to like castings and fit-ins and doing shows, I was like, oh, like this is what being a model's like. Now that I'm in the industry, Alton Mason is someone that I look up to, and I'm like, yeah, I want to be like him. Dream city to sign in. I think I would pick Paris. I don't know, because it's Paris or New York. I'd say New York because I've never been there before. But then I'd say Paris because all the shows and like the big fashion houses are in Paris. When did you see the first results after starting social media? So I've done social media for years. Like, I've done TikTok for years, but I took like a 2-year break. I posted like 3 times a day for like a month or 2 months, and eventually started to build engagement and followers and all that kind of stuff. I've not really seen it benefit my modelling career yet, and I don't know why. But it took me about 2 or 3 months to build a community of people that like me and want to watch my content and just like me for me. Some people will post for a year straight and get nothing. Some people will post 1 video and go viral. How much money do you make on average per modelling job? I've been waiting for this question for years. I might get in trouble for saying this, but I make about per modelling job. Right, you lovely bunch. They're all the questions that I'm willing to answer, because some of them were, a bit private. But if you like this video and you want to see more, like, comment, and subscribe. Also donate me a £5. Not had a job in ages.